Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the ultimate light mode and dark mode setup. We're going to change the wallpapers, the UI elements, and we're going to set up automations to have it change in the mornings and evenings or change with a single tap. So let's get into it. Now, before I show you how to set this up, I can already hear the haters saying, you can already do this. You just go into settings and change a few things. Yeah, I know, but this is way cooler because it changes everything. The wallpapers, the icons, the UI, it's gonna be cool, I promise. So to get started, we're gonna go ahead and swipe down here and we're gonna create a new wallpaper here. So I'm gonna go through and select my photos. I'm gonna go to a recent trip that I did and grab a photo right here. I'll go ahead and resize that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add a couple of widgets up here as well. Now we can go ahead and adjust these icons here down at the bottom as well. Maybe you wanna use calculator or change it up from the camera icon. Then what I'm gonna do is click customize home screen here. And I'm gonna change this to be a brighter color because I know that this is one of the settings that I'm gonna want to use during the daytime. So I want it to be a little bit brighter and airier. All right, that's the first step with our bright wallpaper setup. So now let's go and create the dark mode setup. So what we're gonna do is create a new wallpaper and go through the exact same process. I've picked a dark image. I'm choosing some different widgets that I use more often in the evening. And I'm gonna set up the home page to also be a bit darker. But now this is where it gets a little bit more fun. I'm gonna go to the home screen and go into jiggle mode here with all the apps. I'll click edit in the top left-hand corner and click customize. From here, you can change pretty much anything about your icons or color. If you really wanna make them large or small or tint them, you can do that right here. Now, I prefer to make my icons large and select a dark mode when I'm doing this kind of light and dark mode setup. Then I can go ahead and click this little sun icon in the bottom left-hand corner to dim the background to match a little bit more with the dark mode setup. So now let's get to automating those. All right, so let's create this light mode shortcut. What I'm gonna do is go in and rename it light mode, and I'm gonna change the color and the icon just to be fitting. Now I'm gonna go up into search actions and click switch wallpapers. You're gonna type that out and you'll find it right there. I'm gonna choose option 3. That's the bright wallpaper that we just created. Next, I'm gonna search for appearance, and I wanna make sure it's toggled to light mode. So that means when we engage this shortcut, it's gonna use that bright wallpaper that we just created and change all of the UI elements to light mode. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and use the 3-dot menu to duplicate that shortcut now to make our dark mode setting. So I'm gonna rename it dark mode, change the icon, and change the color to be fitting as well. Once that's done, I can click switch wallpaper. We're gonna select wallpaper 4, which is our nice dark wallpaper, and I'm gonna change appearance to be dark. So now this shortcut is going to make it so that way when you click it, it changes to the dark UI elements and that nice new dark wallpaper with the large icons. All right, so we've got our 2 shortcuts built now. Now let's jump into the automations to make this automatically happen during the daytime and during the evening. We'll go in the Shortcuts app and we'll click on Automations here at the bottom. We're gonna add a new one and select Time of Day. Here, I'm gonna change this to a time in the morning when I want the light mode to turn on. I'll do 7 a.m., something like that. I want it to repeat daily, and I want it to run immediately without notifying me. Then we're gonna go ahead and select that light mode shortcut right there, and we will be all good to go. You can see it up top there. Now we're gonna create another one for dark mode. So again, we'll click time of day. I'm gonna make this for about 9 p.m. We want it to repeat daily. I want it to run immediately, and I don't want any notification. I'll go ahead and click the dark mode button here, and now we have both of our shortcuts set up. So what that means is at 7 a.m., this is going to turn on that light mode wallpaper and light UI elements. It means at 9 p.m., it's gonna turn on my dark mode wallpaper with all of the dark elements and those large icons as well. So now you've got your automations all set so that way your wallpapers change to light mode and dark mode during the mornings and the evenings. But what happens if you're somewhere where you need your phone to be a bit darker and more muted during the day? Now we're gonna set that up with just 1 or 2 clicks in Control Center. What I'm gonna do here is pull down from the top to open up Notification Center. I'm gonna swipe to a new screen just because it's my preference. I'm gonna click and hold to add a control, and then I'm gonna do shortcuts here. So I'll either scroll down or you can type in the search controls for shortcuts and you can click there. Once that's there, we can click into the shortcut and select light mode. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the entire process over again. I'll add a control, search for shortcuts, and add the dark mode switch. And there you have it. Now you can swipe down from Notification Center and click light mode or dark mode to change all of those settings instantly. And regardless of where you leave it during the day or during the evening, your automation will always pick up back again when it's evening or when it's morning to reset it to light mode or dark mode. So that's the ultimate light mode, dark mode setup that I've been rocking on my iPhone for a couple months now. You can also replicate this on your iPad if that's something you're into. So thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something new, and I'll see you in the next one.